Okay, welcome everybody. Here today, we're having a current review session on DIA. It's going to be an awesome session. So we'll be starting up shortly. Everybody should stay tight. Please share this information to everybody.
Okay, welcome everybody.
Share the link to everybody. Share the link to everybody. Share the link to your friends. Share the link to your to associates. This session will be very interesting and educative. So keep tight as we start up today's curriculum. Okay, guys, yeah, thank you very much for having the patience to wait. We are starting our current review sessions today. So everybody should get ready and get prepared. Please, if you are joining us live, if you're live on YouTube, you should do it to indicate. I should do it to indicate on the chat box that you are joining us live. Very, very important that you are joining us live for today's coin review session. I believe that today's conversation, this token is actually one of the potential tokens that I've been looking at for. I've been, holding since 2021. So very important that we look into this token as well. We look into it and then understand the potential benefits for this token. I'll be having join me, some panelists joining me in today's coin review session. They will join up shortly. So everybody should get ready. Everybody should get ready and prepared for today's coin review session. So if you're hearing me, if you're actually hearing my voice, so if you're actually hearing my voice, indicate on the chat box that my voice is coming out clear. If you can hear my voice, indicate on the chat box that my voice is coming out clear. Very important. Okay. Please mute yourself. Okay, welcome, Monday Victor. Welcome, Monday Victor. Please, Monday Victor is one of panelists, and he's one of the notable crypto personnel that we have. So very important. I think he's MVP crypto. Okay, we have also Fidelis Akimian joining us. Welcome, Fidelis. Welcome, Victor. Victor, you're welcome. Fidelis, you're welcome. I hope you guys can hear my voice. Can you guys hear my voice? Fidelis, okay. Okay, Monday, can you hear my voice? Okay. Don't know if Fidelis can also hear my voice. Okay, very important that we proceed. Okay, very important. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us today. And today will be exceptional. Please, if you are watching from YouTube, because we are streaming directly to Positron YouTube, if you are watching from YouTube, do well to share, do well to subscribe, do well to like and comment. Very, very important. Because today we'll be looking into a very, very important crypto project that is called DAO. So for the reference of DAO and for importance of our discussion today, we will be actually looking into the DIA token or the DIA project. And this is not a financial advice, it's for educational purposes. And of course, if you find it worthy for your own personal gains, you can as well buy into the cryptocurrency, but it's not a financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor myself, neither am my panelists financial advisors. So very important that we get these points clear. Very important. So I hope that those on YouTube are hearing my voice. Please, I need a comment, I need a notification, a comment on the chat box, so to know that those on YouTube are hearing my voice. So guys, today we'll be looking into DIA. Remember, on our past coin review sessions, I've done several coin review sessions since 2021, we've been doing so coin review sessions, and you know how profitable my information have been. You know how profitable there are testimonies everywhere about the profitability of my information, the authenticity of my information in Positrade. Remember ICP, remember IDTT, remember CHR that have given us over 500% gains. Remember several cryptocurrency projects like the VRA, although the bear market is down with it. We have CHR, mentioned CHR earlier. We have other crypto projects, both Bridge that have given everybody, we have analyzed. There are so many crypto projects, cryptocurrency reviews that we have done that have been profitable, very, very profitable, profited the general public. Very important. Once more, I remind you guys to subscribe to the YouTube channel to get notifications for our subsequent reviews. So we have our two panelists. We have Fidelis Akime, a crypto trader, and also Monday Victor, also a crypto trader. Please, Monday Victor, please, can you bring the house, meet yourself?
Okay. Good everyone. Good everyone. Monday Victor. Great to you. Great to you. Good morning.
Yeah, thank you, Monday Victor. Welcome. Fidelis Akimian, please can you greet the house?
Good morning, all. I'm Fidelis Akimian. I greet the house.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's actually, those are the voices of our panelists. Very important. They are the voices of our panelists, and we'll be looking into this token together, right? We'll be looking into this token together. We don't claim to be professionals. We don't claim to know it all, but we know that there are some aspects of this project that you might know that we don't know. There's information that might be at the disposal of our listeners that we don't have, but collectively we can make this happen. So we'll be, looking into reviewing this token to see how potential it will be. You see, it's not all about getting information about the token and then buying into it. It's all about understanding the potential benefits of such token. Understand the potential benefits of such token. Do this token have use cases? What are the use cases of this token? Is it marketable? Is it flexible? Is it interoperable? These are the factors, these are the things that we need to consider when investing in crypto projects. There are some crypto projects that sounds promising at the early stage, but in the long run, they get to mess up. So, and there are some that have their plans on the pipeline, but in the long run, they do well. And there are some that sounds all right in the starting point, and they continue sounding all right and doing well. So your ability to understand the fundamental factors behind the technicals are not actually 80% of the potentiality of a token, but the fundamental factors is actually what can be used to rate a token based on its potential and the possible factor behind it. So we all need to get these facts correctly. So I believe that with my panelists, we would pass a very good information about this project. Thank you very much. So this, we're actually talking about the DIA token. A token, the DIA token, the DIA token. So this actually a project that deals on data. It's called diadata.org. That's the website, diadata.org. It actually deals on what it collects. It's more like a data aggregator. It's an aggregator, that passes information or that gives the financial data or that aggregates financial data for the 5 projects, not only for the 5 projects, for all crypto projects. There are some centralized factors behind it, there are some decentralized factors behind it as well. So that's actually what we're going to be looking into, and I will possibly ensure that this current review do not take too long. So this actually the name GIA, this Young market cap, and here we have the current price of this token at $1.3. Please, if you're on YouTube, if you're watching us, please share the information to everybody. So the coin market cap is still low, is still among the projects with little coin market cap is around 78 million. The market cap is $78 million, which we all can see here. The market cap is worth $78 million. Although I have the fully diluted market cap, I've explained this for you guys on several occasions. I'm not going to do that now. At $260.5 million, and it's actually ranked at 510 on the coin market cap. And here we have the circulating supply at 60,074,878 tokens of their data tokens. We have the maximum supply at 200,000 tokens. So let us look at the price statistics. Let's look at the price statistics. Very important. Let's look at the price statistics. We have its all-time high at $5.7, which was 2021. That's 8 months ago. An all-time low, which was August 2020, a year ago, at 79 cents. 79 cents. So these are some of the, little information or basic information that we need to know about this token. But let's just dive in. Let's look into some of the major important factors of this token. So if you can check the site, this is the website, and their data, this is the website for their data. As you can see here, this is the site for their data. If I'm on the correct site, their.org is actually a data oracle. Their data is actually a data oracle. It aggregates financial data information. Financial data information. It's actually an open source oracle platform that enables market actors to source, supply, and share trustable data, for financial purposes. Actually, that's the main definition or the main goal, or how we can define the data token. So very important. So what are the use cases of this token? These are the things that we need to look into. These are things we need to look into. Hold on, guys. These are things we need to look into. Very, very important. Very, very important. These are things we need to look into. So, okay, let's look into the data. What is data? I've actually give you, I've actually give you a breakdown on that, or a summary of what they present. It's just a platform that collects that. I want to bring this to the, to everybody's term, to the lowest term. It's a platform, or it's a project that is designed to connect or to gather data, right? Financial data information. So financial what? Data information. So to its users, it's like an aggregator. Let me use the word aggregator that gathers what? Financial data information from exchanges, from desk platforms, from different places to its what? Its users. Now it's like an API that is it's like an API actually that gathers what information is connected via API. So the data is set up as a hybrid system with off-chain components for storing and processing large amounts of data and on-chain components, providing data sources for financial smart contracts. Right. Currently, Ethereum is used as smart contract platform because because of its widespread use and technical quality. But the DA system is not limited to one blockchain technology. So that's the fact that we need to understand. So when you talk about this system being what? A hybrid system, is like a collection of different components, right? It's like a collection of different components. So it's not meant, the system wasn't built on one central process. It's what's a collect. That's why it is what interoperable. It's a collection of different components that both on-chain components and what off-chain components. When you talk about the off-chain component, it's something that is outside the blockchain. But when you talk about something that is on-chain, it's something that is what on the blockchain. So the DIA's ecosystem is set up as a hybrid system with components from both the off-chain and the on-chain, so that it can be able to aggregate data information. All right, so that is a very, very wide use case. So in cryptocurrency ecosystem, if you understand the crypto ecosystem or the blockchain ecosystem, one of the vital areas is what data. One of the vital areas is what data. If you want to make crazy money in the crypto ecosystem, one of the vital areas is what the area of data collection or the aggregating of what data information. Not mostly, developing smart contracts or so on and so forth. But if you can be able to aggregate data information, you would hit it big in the crypto ecosystem. So I'm trying to break this down to the understanding of everyone. So I don't want to use bogus languages, so that some persons will not be confused. That some persons will not be confused about what we are doing here. Now, the target of what DIA data is to bring together data analysts. Number one is what data analysts, data providers, and data users. You see that these three data categories is actually the area that DIA is trying to bring together. Data analysts, data providers, and data users. So in general, DIA provides a reliable and verifiable bridge between off-chain data from various sources and on-chain smart contracts that can be used to build a variety of financial dApps. So you see that at times you will see for an exchange to be able to, build a DEX platform or a SES platform to be able to update price in real time, it has to be by the help or the connection of what we call a data aggregator or a price data aggregator. These are the things that help what exchanges to connect, its crypto activities with real-time price action, right? So, the DIA actually connects. Now, if you actually want to dive into our API without further ado, now, if you actually want to connect, through to get the information or data information of the DIA data tokens, they have their unique API. Now, everybody knows what API is all about, what API is actually used, right? What API is actually used. Everybody knows about that. Everybody knows about what API is actually used. Do I need to explain that? Now, API is actually an application programming interface. It's like a software intermediary, that allows applications to talk to each other. Application word programming interface. As I repeat, is what an intermediary, that is like a third party that allows what one or two applications to talk to each other. Now, some of you trade on what trading builds. Now, you see that connection when they say connect your Binance to what API, via what API towards a trading booth, right? That API is what like a third party, like an intermediary that allows the functionality of these two systems to occur, right? So it's a programmable application. So that's how you can connect it, and that's how systems can be able to interact with the DIA ecosystem, So I think that I have actually broken this. It's just a collection of data information from data analysts, data providers, and data users. So, and they actually collect data both offline and online, because for you to get a good data collection, a verifiable data collection, you have to get the offline factors and then connect it with that of the online factor. Please, I'm getting a notification that my voice is not coming out clear on YouTube. Please, those on YouTube, I don't know if you guys can hear my voice clearly from YouTube. Is my voice actually down on YouTube? I need notifications. Okay, GIS data feeds are used by a range of market actors in the DeFi and CeFi space. Below is an excerpt of partners. A number of additional users are in testing phase. So this list, see if this, data was integration and data was collection. It's actually a very, very big use case, because every system will be the blockchain ecosystem. Okay, thank you for the information on YouTube. So every system within the blockchain ecosystem always work with what? Data. Always work with what? Data information. So having a system like DIA, partnering with several systems, both CEX and DEX platforms, DeFi and CeFi platforms, distributing data to such system and connecting via their APIs. You see that it's a very big use case for such system. So data information, data collection, and data usage is a very big use case. It's a very big use case. So there are some platforms that have actually connected. There are some platforms that have actually integrated with the G ecosystem. Like we have the Phantom, we have the ANKR, we have the Aron, we have the Art.xyz, we have the Poker Starter, we have the Crypto Locally, we have Dada as well, we have HGH, we have ANKR, we have several platforms. Both, it's not only on-chain platform, both offline platform, both off-chain platforms. Let me use the word off-chain, please. Both off-chain, they distribute data information, financial data information to both off-chain platforms and on-chain platforms. So get that point clear. So they are not only, distributing data to a particular, segment, right? Now we have the, as we all know, we all know the Aron project. It is a blockchain architecture designed to bring a 1,000-fold cumulative improvement in throughput and execution speed. Now, DIA Oracle supply off-chain and cross-chain information to Aron. Also, DIA Oracles also supply off-chain and on-chain data towards, off-chain and cross-chain data towards ANKR. We all know ANKR, right? We all know what ANKR. Let me show you guys ANKR. DIA data supplies what? This token here supplies what? Cross-chain and off-chain information towards ANKR. So if you guys know about this token, you will know that for DIA data to supply what? Information to these big projects, you know that it has a very, very big potential. With time, other projects would also be what? And let me show you guys as well. Latest news on November 19th, Solana cross-chain integration. Also, DIA data is now what? On November 19th, there's what? An integration. Solana is now partnering with what? DIA data for what? Cross-chain data integration. This is it here. This is information. We are trying to enter the Solana ecosystem by making DIA's trusted Oracle's infrastructure accessible to the developers building on top of the Solana ecosystem. So this is the information. Also, DIA enters Phantom ecosystem. This is what on December 16th, that's some weeks ago, DIA data what enters what the Solana ecosystem. Guys, this is a real project. This is for these guys to be having this partnership. That is, they have a very long way to go. I believe that DIA data, this is my own personal this is a 10x project, guys. This is a 10x project. This is what I think about the DIA data. I think that this January will be a very big year for DIA data, very big month for DIA data. So we're excited to DIA data integration. So we also have Avalanche. So this on November 14th, cross-chain integration of what Avalanche. Cross-chain integration of what Avalanche. So these are some of the information. So they have even on Arbitrum, scaling solutions. So for DIA data to be, supplying to extending its what data services to major projects like Solana, Phantom, Avalanche, that this actually they have what it takes to even supply data or information or integrate the information or data information to other projects as well. So you guys are seeing the potentiality of this token. Supply of data information alone is a very big use case. It's a very big use case for what DIA data. And also DIA data is actually doing so many things. Like there's something on their labs, those that are conversant with the Binance labs and the rest. What they actually do there is to make sure that some projects, they will fund some projects. Also, there's something that they called something ladies. Let me get it. They're also doing some other empowerment programs, other startup programs, to come up with projects that would integrate with what they do. So I don't know, let me give chance to some of my panelists. I don't know if they have anything to say. I don't know if they have anything to say. I don't know if Fidelis Akimian have anything to say on this, or Money Victor have anything to say on the DIA token ecosystem.
Good morning once again.
Please, can you raise your voice, sir? Fidelis?
Okay, good morning once again. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you clearly, sir.
Okay. You have spoken very well concerning DIA data. The only thing I can pinpoint from what all we have been saying is these fundamentals, and them going into partnership with Solana, Avalanche, and the other one is massive for me, very, very massive, because it shows that they have a long place to go.
Exactly.
Very, so it will go a very long way for them because of those partnerships. Because talking about Solana, Avalanche, it's
very massive, very massive.
Yes, for me it's massive and it's crazy.
It's crazy, guys.
So,
it's very crazy.
and I believe right now it is the right time to join in and open.
Yeah. Even both Aaron and ANKR, they are also supplying off-chain and cross-chain information.
Wow.
So even Poker Starter.
Wow. This is massive.
You see? So it's really, really massive.
Yeah. It has a long way to go then.
Yes, exactly. It has a long way to go. It has a long way to go. Very, very important. It has a long way to go. I don't know if Monday Victor have anything to say. Of Delis, are you done?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm done, sir.
Monday Victor, do you have anything to put in?
You've spoken well. Spoken well. I've heard all you say it. Yeah.
Your voice
Yeah.
is not coming out loud.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Please, can you speak louder because your voice, I don't know if others can hear. Please, I don't know if others can hear clearly on YouTube.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear, but it's low.
Okay. I said you've spoken well concerning the fundamental aspect of die using when their partnership and all those their use case that also drive it the price high. I don't know if I can share my screen for the T aspect. Hello.
Yeah. Yes.
Can I share my screen?
Yeah, you can share. Let me make, yeah, you can share a screen.
Okay.
You can share a screen.
Okay. Let me share my screen. So only the host can share. Please, can you make me the host so I can share the screen?
Yeah, I've actually made you a co-host. Okay. Well, sorry. Let me make, sorry, I made only, sorry. Okay, you can share screen now. You can share screen now. Yeah, are you sharing your screen now?
Yes, I'm doing that. I'm doing that. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Hello.
We can see your screen. Hope you can hear us. We can see your screen.
Hello. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, we can.
Yes, I can.
Hello. I can't see anybody.
We can see your screen.
We can see your screen very well.
Hello.
Okay. Maybe you should actually you should check your internet connection, then inbox me so I can get you back. Hope you understand. Okay, I think that Monday Victor, you should check your internet connection and then get back. You know, inbox me if it's all right. So we have to proceed on this. Very important. Very important. Okay. Okay. I think that Billy's, can you hear me?
Yes, boss. Yes, boss.
Can you hear me?
Monday Victor, we can't hear you. Let me inbox him. We can't hear you voice clearly. Can't. Your network connection. Okay. Monday Victor, I think we have actually looked into some of the key points of, sorry, Fidelis as well. I actually looked into some of the key points of the DI ecosystem, and then we'll have to proceed to other things. You know, they actually, this, what's it called? Their labs is like that of the Binance Labs. Is that of the Binance Labs? Is that of the what? Is that of the Binance Labs? You know what they do? They fund what good projects, projects that I think will be beneficial to the ecosystem. So they actually fund these projects, and then they say it's a nucleus for what? Experimentation, networking, and engagement. They fund what projects. They fund what projects. Like the DIA Labs is a nucleus for experimentation and networking and engagement. DIA's commission is to provide transparent, open source, and regulatory compliant data as a key building block for the overall development of the DeFi ecosystem. Of the DeFi what? Ecosystem. DIA Lab will support this structure by contributing to the maturity of the space via its multifaceted development tracks. So it's actually, there are some projects that is developed, to build, to contribute to the what, to the DES ecosystem. To the what, the DES ecosystem. So these projects will actually be funded, and DES can actually invest in such what project, just like the Binance Labs, right? Just like the Binance. So encouraging the what startup new what projects to come up to the limelight is actually a very big plus for the DI ecosystem, right? And also they're also looking into the aspect of women development as well. They're also looking into the what aspect of empowering women in the blockchain ecosystem. Empower what? Women in the blockchain ecosystem. I need to get that. I need to get that aspect. I need to get that aspect. Very important. I need to get that aspect. Is it under the DIA tokens? It's under the DIA tokens. The DIA Labs. Is it under the DIA Labs? Let's get it. So this actually the DIA Labs what mentors. These are the DIA Labs mentors. So they're also into what? Women development as well. Women development. So we have, what's other things we need to talk about? I think we have actually touched up on the different, this actually their Twitter handle is a DIA Twitter handle, the DIA data Twitter handle here, as we can see it. This is a DIA data Twitter handle, as you can see it here. As you can see it here, they have 47,000 followers. 47,000 followers. So we have actually touched on the main use case and the the viability of the DIA data. The viability of the what of the DIA data token. Very, very important that we get this fact correctly. It's actually maybe we can give a summary, and then I don't know if Fidelis, are you ready for the TA? Are you ready to look into the TA of DIA data? Then we'll also look into the TA of the DIA data token. What you think about the short, long, and mid-term? Personally, based on the fundamentals, it would that the DIA data has a very long way to go. This year, a variety of projects with use cases ranging from DEX, protocols, stablecoins, Launchpad, and more have their trust into DIA's transparent oracles. So for projects to actually have trust in DIA's oracle, that means that they are doing, that they have something to offer, that they are doing something very important. For projects like Solana, Phantom, Avalanche, these are strong Web3 projects. Having partnership with the DIA data to supply cross-chain and off-chain information, data information. You see that it's this project that the project has a very long way to go. It has a very long way to go. It has very big potential. So supplying of data is a very big potential. It's on the Ethereum and the BSC networks. For those that wish to buy the data before I forget that aspect, you can buy the data on Binance. It's on Binance. You can also buy on KuCoin. You can also buy on Gate.io. You can also buy on Uniswap. You can also buy on Poloniex, OKEX. Depending on the exchange that you can trade with, you can as well buy on those exchanges. You can actually buy on those exchanges. You can actually buy on those exchanges, depending on the exchange that you should be. There are series list of other exchanges. You have like 4 exchanges that they are listed on. Is there any DEX platform here? Okay. You can actually buy from these exchanges. Very, very important. Very, very important. As well, on your own time, you can as well look into the world. You can as well look into the what's it called? You can as well look into the fundamentals on your own time. You can as well look into the fundamentals on your own time, or your own space time. You can look into the fundamentals of the DIA token, of the DIA ecosystem. Very, very important. So personally, this is my own personal opinion. I think that the DIA token is actually a potential 10x token. It's a potential 10x token because what it's offering is something that every project, every crypto project would like to have or would like to connect with. Something that every crypto project would like to connect with. Okay, I will have to give chance to Fidelis for the technical analysis report, so we can as well look into that aspect. Fidelis, can you hear me?
Yes, boss.
Okay. You can look into the technical analysis. Can you share your screen?
Okay. I'm trying to open my trading view now.
Okay. So, as you're waiting for Fidelis, I would like to look into the technical viewpoints, then also contribute to the technical viewpoint as well. So, as we're waiting for that, we'll be looking into some other aspects of the VIA ecosystem. So they also look into traditional assets, not only what digital assets. They also get their better information as well for traditional assets like fiat prices and interest rates. Fiat prices and what? Interest rates. So we need to get this correctly. So on digital assets, we have the coin market quotation, crypto price, supply exchange, defined interest rate, defined protocol information, coin quotation, farming pool as well. So for this information for this guy to aggregate all this information and supply it to a platform, you see that it's a very big use case. It's a very big use case. It's a very big use case on its own. On what? Its own. Okay. Fidelis, we are seeing you. We can't hear you. Can't hear you, Fidelis. Can you hear us? Hello. Can you
Hello, sir.
hear us?
It seems can you hear me, sir?
We can hear you now.
Yeah, my trading view is opening and closing. I don't know what's wrong.
Okay. Okay. So you can check it again and then get back. Let's see how we can look into. So as you can see here on the trading view, here we have the all-time high associated at 5.7. And then if you actually going to be trading these, on the let's say, I call it on the daily chart. So we have a support level. It has also maintained a very strong, this 0.94 support area. I think so, that's it. 0.94 support area. Wow, I don't know, somebody saying that he can't tell us. Please check your device, very important, check your device. It has maintained this support area despite the Bitcoin dip. It has maintained this support area. This actually is strong support area for the DAI token. And here we have, it's not creating what? A lower high, sorry, a lower high at this point. So let's check the 4 hours chart, please. Let's check the 4 hours chart. Let's check the 4 hours chart. Don't like using, sorry. Let's check the 4 hours chart here. So maintaining also the same resistance area. So for me, if I'm going to be trading this, if I'll be trading this, I'm waiting for what? A breakout area. This is actually like a symmetric triangle. This is actually a symmetric transformation. This wanna be like a copper handle pattern, but it's not a complete copper handle pattern. It's not yet a complete copper handle pattern yet. So if I'm gonna be trading this, maybe for the short term period, if I'm gonna be trading this for the short term period, as you can see here, I'll wait for a breakout from this trend because it's actually forming a trend line. It's actually forming a trend at this point. So I'll wait for a break from this area. That is for what? The short-term trade. I'll wait for what? A break at this point. But as we can also look and then consider the fact that there's a strong resistance. The strong resistance at this point as well. So, but I'll be waiting for what? A break from this trend. Once I get what? A confirmation, a clear what? Confirmation for a break at this, a break what? At this what? Trend area. Then I can be able to what? Place my own trade or place my own trade. But for the what's for the long-term scenario, let me check for the 1 hour chart. So 1 hour chart is almost something. It's almost something. So this actually is symmetric triangle waiting for what? A break in trend. But if possibly we didn't see a break in trend and then having what? A retest. There are some individuals that would like to, enter as there's what? A break in trend, and there are some individuals that would like to enter as what? A retest of this area. The test of this what area, which is at this point, the test of this area, this resistance area, before they can what? Enter for another ride. But you can actually enter at this point once there's a break at this point, or you can actually enter at this point when there's what? A test or a pullback at this resistance. That's turning this resistance what? A support area at this one. But all these are dependent on the BTC price, on the BTC price movement. You know how the BTC price movement affects the entire market. How the BTC price movement affects the entire market. But considering the long-term, viewpoint for DIA, this a major resistance point, this 2.3 area. You see that it has been ranging. It has been ranging at this point. It has been ranging at this point. This is a major resistance area. So a break above this area. A break above the, please, I hope everybody is getting my voice. A break above this 2.3 area will usher in a new high for Solana. So we'll be seeing a break above this area, this blue line, because it's a very strong resistance. We'll be seeing a new high for what? GIA. So my personal, I think that GIA will be having that $5.8 price for GIA is still undervalued. I'm expecting a $20 price for GIA. So here as well, we have a very strong resistance point here as well. Very strong resistance point here as well. Also, there needs to also be a test of this resistance, this $2.3 resistance area, right? $2.3 watt resistance area for a continuation, for a healthy continuation of the watts of the GIA bullish movement. So personally, I'm very bullish on GIA. I'm very bullish on GIA. So this is my own thoughts on this. Why I don't want to actually dive deep into TA talking about it, because we need to also consider the fundamental aspects. Let me not actually tell you about the short-term price movements and then forget about the long-term price movement. So, Fidelis, are you in agreement to what I said, or do you have any other suggestion to make to this?
So sorry, boss. Please, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
It's unfortunate that my screen is not coming up.
Okay.
But all you have said, I totally agree. Coming from forex trading background, I can see some patterns there, and what I'm seeing here, man, is going to be bloody. It's going to be very, very bloody because it will go up.
Yeah, once this resistance area is actually broken. Sorry, once this support, this one 0.9 support area.
Yes, boss. Yes, boss. You know.
Yeah, once it breaks below.
Yeah.
This 0.9 support area is going to be bloody, seriously bloody.
I can from the charts, it made a higher low. Higher low from the previous support.
Yeah, from here a higher low at this point.
Yeah. Yes, boss. So that it's a sign that it's already moving up. To me, it's a sign.
Yeah, we also need to consider the fact that it actually made a high low at this point and then created a lower at this point. So we need to also consider this fact, this scenario playing out here. If it's actually a bullish sign or bearish sign, you know that we are actually making what a prediction based on the technical viewpoint.
Yes.
So we can, this is actually looking like a falling wedge, right?
Yeah, yeah. I believe the big boys they came down one more last time. For the last time they came down for the last time. That's why you see that that movement downwards.
Okay. Okay, I think that. So, what is your final viewpoints on the technical aspect?
Okay. For now, it is still in a range, as you can see.
Yeah, it's still ranging. Yeah,
it's in the range. So, I'm a conservative trader. I'm not aggressive. So I would rather wait for a breakout and a retest.
Yeah.
So, but on a long run, it will definitely make sense.
Yes. Yes. Yes, because what I'm considering is actually the fundamental potential of this token, not even the technicals. Right? Okay. That is what I'm actually considering most especially because if you look at this SYS, I did not actually did the analysis some time ago. I did not even envisage that this token at this point when I was still looking at this token at this point, I concluded that this token is going bearish. Concluded that this token is going bearish, this SYS, because if you check, it even went low from its previous support.
Okay.
I seen it. So, but all of a sudden, it now spiked. It spiked what in price. See, this is more like a what falling wedge. It now was spiked in price, and then retraced again. Now, following what an ascending triangle. You see, it has even crossed my what target, my 103% profit target. I've seen it. So I think that this is actually one of the fundamental factors.
Okay, from this chart, sir. You see that because I'm coming from the background of forex.
Yeah.
So what I'm taught in forex is that when the big boys, that is the market maker, when they want to when they come down for the last time, they will take out the traders and go the other direction. So that's what happened there. They came for the last time, they came for the kill, and they went up immediately.
Yeah. You know, they would actually love to create that panic.
Yes.
I'd love to create that. So, Monday, what do you think about the tier? Monday, what do you think about the tier? Can you hear us? Oh, Monday can
yes, I can hear. Yes, I can. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. What do you think about it?
My network is having problem, but I'm going to use this screen. Just leave your screen like this.
Yeah. Right.
If you watch where there's a too low, yeah.
Yes.
There's too low at this first point here. One there and 1 year, and there's a breakout below those two lows there. What happened there? We call that the market makers, the banks. They went to took. They took liquidity. We call that sell stop liquidity. They take liquidity, and then the retail traders, they'll be thinking that market is going to still drop low, but no, we are going to be reversing upward. Whenever a sell stop liquidity is taken, the market reverses to the opposite direction. I don't know if you get me.
Yeah, I get your point. In fact, there's a point that you're making here. If you check here, it's actually repeating the same scenario here. Online, you see this double bottom here, and then creating a high low at this point. This same double bottom here, creating a high low at this point as well. So you see that from every point here that it creates double bottom and then high low, it breaks up. It breaks and then continue its bullish ride. So from here, it even did over 300% gains here. So the same thing seems to be playing out here as well. So I think you made a valid point there. You actually made valid point there. You made a valid point there. This is on the daily and on the 4-hour. Is it going to be playing out the same way? But I'm actually seeing something here on the 4-hour. I'm actually seeing a bullish divergence on the 4-hour here. Can you guys see it?
Well, I don't trade the divergence. I just do mainly of price action. But that daily, the daily, I'm seeing more data on that day. This 4 look more noisy to me.
Okay, this divergence isn't clear here. It's not okay. It's not clear. It's not clear to me here. It's not clear to me here. Okay, but on the daily, yes, there's actually much data on the daily than that on the farm. Really on the farm. So it's actually reacting to former price movements.
Yes.
It's almost playing out the same thing. So guys, this actually trends on the technicals. I think that the bullish movement, but we will not be 100% certain on the technicals until our confirmations are guaranteed or play out. You know. So, but as for the fundamentals, as we have talked about the fundamentals, it's actually certain. The fundamentals are actually strong. It has a very good fundamentals.
Yes.
It has very good fundamentals. And imagine such project that major other projects are actually getting the services or partnering with them. That is actually a very good step. So, guys, thank you for joining us Monday and Fidelis. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for listening. Thank you.
Thank you for your contributions. Yeah, thank you.
Welcome, boss. Welcome, boss. Welcome, boss.
Yeah, next time we'll also do this again. Thank you, everybody, for joining and viewing and contributing as well to this. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and then click the notification button and like, comment, and share. Very important. Thank you for joining. I think that DIA is one of the potential tokens out there that you need to look into. As I repeat, it's not a financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor myself. Is actually for educational purposes and for your own benefits as well. Thank you for joining and do have a good day.